Namaste to all. Welcome to my channel MA Tuitions. I'm Tita. If you're watching my channel for the first time, please like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to press the bell button. Then only you will get the notifications on time. Today we are continuing with the same exercise 3.5. And the fourth question, the first question is here. A part of monthly hostel charges is fixed and the remaining depends on the number of days one has taken food in the mess. When a student takes food for 20 days, she has to pay rupees 1,000 as a hostel charges, whereas a student B who takes food for 26 days pays 1,180. As hostel charges, find the fixed charges and the cost of food per day. Hope you understood the questions. We have done a question like this about library books, isn't it, in the last classes. So, we will take two variables x and y. For x, we can take x as fixed charges for the hostel days. So, we will take fixed charge as x. Okay. And the additional cost for food per day. For each day, one has to give some money. That is, we can take as y. So, cost of food per day. Okay, for every day, we have to give some money for the food, which is y. So, in the first case, for the case of A, we can say that he gives a fixed charge x, isn't it? And he stayed there, or he take the food from the mess for 20 days. So, he had to give 20y. So, the total he gave the money as rupees 1,000. So, we can write x plus 20y equal to 1,000. This can be changed in this form. X plus 20y minus 1,000 equal to 0. This is our first equation. Since we are using cross multiplication method, we have to change the linear equation in this form. A1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. In the case of B, we know that the fixed charge is x itself and he stayed there and he take the food from the mess for 26 days. So, we have to take 26y and the money he gave is 1,180. This also we have to change in this form. So, we can write x plus 26y minus 1,180 is the second equation. According to the cross multiplication method, we have studied an easy method. So, we are writing the coefficients of x, y and the constant terms in this method, which is b1, c1, a1, again b1, here b2, c2, a2 and again b2. So, just cross multiply these. So, you will get, and you want to write here x, y and 1, isn't it? This can be written in the form x by, isn't it? X by b1 c2 minus b1 c2. b1 c2 minus b2 c1. Okay, b1 c2 minus b2 c1 equal y by c1 a2 minus c2 a1. c1 a2 minus c2 a1 equal 1 by, which is a1 b2 minus a2 b1. a1 b2 minus a2 b1. This we have already studied, isn't it? So, now we can write a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 and c2. Here a1 is which is a1 x, coefficient of x which is 1. a1 is 1. b1 is coefficient of y which is 20. And c1 is, this is negative 1,000. You have to take that negative also. What about a2? a2 equal to 1 and b2 equal to 26 and c2 equal to, this is negative 1,180. Okay, so we got all the terms we want for this formula. First we are taking the first and the last, then you will get x by b1 c2 minus b2 c1 equal 1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. X by b1 c2, this is 20 into negative 1,180 minus b2 into c1, b2 is 26 into negative 1,000. b1 c2 minus b2 c1 which is equal 1 by a1 b2 is 1 into negative 1,180 a1 b2 1 into a1 into b2 is 26 minus a2 b1 is 1 into 20. So, x by This is 20 into 1180 is 23,600. Minus into minus is plus, you will get 26,000. Okay, equal 1 by 26 minus 20. So this is negative. So 26,000 minus 23,600, which is 2,400, equal to 1 by 6. Cross multiply, x equal to 1 by 6 into 2,400. We can cancel this. This will be 400. So you will get x equal to 400. So the fixed charge is 400 rupees. Now we have to find out the value of y. Now we can take the second and third ratio, y by c1a2 minus c2a1 equal to 1 by a1b2 minus a2b1. So y by c1a2, c1 is negative 1000 into c1a2 is 1 minus c2, c2 is negative 1180, c2a1 is 1. Okay, which is equal to 1 by a1b2 minus a2b1. a1b2 means 1 into 26 minus a2b1 is 1 into 20. So we can find the values 1 by y by negative 1000 plus this is 1180, which is equal to 1 by 26 minus 20. So we will get 1 by 180 equal to 1 by 6. So y equal to 1 by 6 into 180. So you will get 6 into 180, 180 by 6, which is 30. So y equal to 30 rupees. Okay, so the fixed charge for each day is 400 rupees and the food for each day is, the cost of food for each day is 30 rupees. So this is our answer. Second question, we have to find out a fraction. We can take the numerator as x and denominator as y. So we can write the fraction as x by y. If you are adding 8 to the denominator, you will get the fraction x by y as 1 by 4. And if you are subtracting 1 from the denominator, that means if you are subtracting 1 from y, then you will get 1 by 3. This is the conditions given to us. So using these two conditions, we have to make the linear equations, and using cross multiplication method, we have to find out the values of x and y. That's to make the fraction x by y. Okay, so we can take the numerator as x and denominator as y. Let's take numerator as x and denominator as y. Okay, denominator as y. Then our fraction will become x by y. So we have given a condition that a fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator. So I am going to subtract 1 from the numerator. That means x minus 1 by y. This is equal to, this will become 1 by 3. Okay, just cross multiply. 3 into x minus 1 equal 1 into y is 5. 3x minus 3 equal to y, or we can write 3x minus 3 minus y equal to 0, or 3x minus y minus 3 equal to 0. This is our first equation. Okay. What about the second one? If you are adding 8 to the denominator, that means x by y plus 8, which will be 1 by 4. Cross multiply 4x plus 5 plus 8. You can take these two values into this side. So you will get 4x minus y minus 8 equal to 0. This is your second equation. We have already studied how to do the cross multiplication method, which is like this: b1, c1, a1, b1. Here b2, c2, a2 and b2. Just cross multiply. Okay. You have to write here x, here y, and here is 1. So we can write x by b1 c2 minus b2 c1 equal to y by c1 a2 minus c2 a1 equal to 1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So we can directly give the values to be a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 and c2. After that we can take the first and second and third ratios. Okay, that will be more easy. So we can write here x by, so we forgot to write a1 b1 c1, isn't it? So we can write first a1 equal to, what is a1? a1 is this one. This is our first equation. a1 is 3 and b1 is negative 1, c1 is negative 3. What about a2? This is the second equation. a2 is 4, b2 is negative 1 and c2 is negative 8. Now we can substitute all these values in this equation. We will write x by b1 c2 minus b2 c1, b1 c2 minus b2 c1. So negative 1 into negative 8 minus negative 1 into negative 3. Okay. Equal to y by c1 a2 minus c2 a1. c1 a2 minus c2 a1. That means negative 3 into 4 minus negative 8 into 3. Equal to 1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. a1 b2 minus a2 b1. 3 into negative 1 minus 4 into negative 1. Okay. So we will get x by, this is 8, this is minus 3. Y by, this is negative 12 plus 24 equal to 1 by negative 3 plus 4. Okay. So we will get x by 5 equal to y by 12 equal to 1 by 1. We can take the first and last ratio and second and third ratio. We will get x by 5 equal to 1 by 1 is 1 itself. So we can write x equal to 1 into 5 equal to 5. So we got x as 5. And y by 12 is equal to 1. Here also y equal to 1 into 12, which is 12. So we got y as 12. So what is our fraction? Fraction is 5 by 12. Since we took x as the numerator and y as the denominator. So our fraction is 5 by 12. Third question. Yash scored 40 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. Had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks been deducted for each incorrect answer, then Yash would have scored 50 marks. How many questions were there in the test? So, Yash, a boy, he was attending a competitive exam. In that, there are 2 cases. Case 1. This actually happened to him. The case 2 is an imaginating one. Okay. So, in the first case, he scored 40 marks. A total mark he got is 40. In the second case, he may get 50 marks. Okay. So, in the second case, he may get 50 marks. In that, for each correct answer, if he was writing correct answers, then he would have get, for each correct answer, 3 marks will be given to each correct answer. Okay, in this case, 4 marks have to be given for each correct answer. And what about the wrong one? If the wrong one is there, for each wrong answer, he would get negative 1 marks. That means 1 mark should be deducted from the mark. Okay, so we can write negative 1. For 1 wrong answer, he would be deducted 1 mark from that marks. Okay, so in this case, he have to be deducted negative 2. That means he have to be deducted 2 marks from the marks he got actually. Okay, so this is the 2 cases. So we can make these conditions, these situations into a linear pair of linear equations. So we can write the number of correct answers. Okay, number of correct answers means 3. Sorry, x. Number of correct answers is x. And wrong answers is y. We can take like that. So now we can change these 2 into a pair of linear equation. So in the first case, he got x correct answers means he must get 3 into x marks, isn't it? 3 into x marks. In the first case, he should get 3 into x marks. If he had 10 correct answers, then he will get 10 into 3, which is 30, isn't it? So just like that also, in the first case, he got 3x correct answers. That means 3 into x, 3x marks. Okay. And what about the wrong one? If he got y wrong answers, then he would be deducted y marks from the given marks. Okay. So that will be 3x minus 5. And the total mark from the first case is 40. And what about the second one? In the second case, he got 4 marks for each correct answer. And if he attended x correct answers, then he would get 4x. And he is writing y number of wrong answers. It must be 4x minus 2y and the total mark is 50. And we have to change these 2 equations into the standard form, just like 3x minus y minus 40, which is the first equation, equal to 0. This is the first equation. And 4x minus 2y minus 50 equal to 0. This is the second equation. So here a1 is 3, b1 is negative 1, c1 is negative 40, a2 is 4, b2 is negative 2 and c2 is negative 50. So we have the cross multiplication method as x by, isn't it? X by, or we can write like this, x, y and 1, which is b1 C1, A1, B1. Okay. Here B2, C2, A2 and B2. Now we can cross multiply this. So we will get X by B1 C2 minus B2 C1 equal to Y by C1 A2 minus C2 A1 equal to 1 by A1 B2 minus A2 B1. So we can write or we can substitute the values of A1 B1 C1 and A2 B2 C2 in this equation. By comparing the first, second and third ratios, we can find out the values of X, Y and Z. So we are moving into this. So we can write X by B1 C2 minus B2 C1, negative 1 into negative 50, negative 1 into negative 50 minus negative 2 into negative 40, negative 2 into negative 40 equal Y by C1 A2 minus C2 A1. Okay, C1 A2 minus C1 A2 minus C2 A1. So we will get negative 40 into 4 minus 3 into negative 50. 3 into negative 50, which is equal to 1 by, that is A1 B2 minus A2 B1. 3 into negative 2, 3 into negative 2 minus 4 into negative 1. 4 into negative 1. So we will get X by, this is 50 minus 2 into 4 is 80, which is equal to Y by, this is minus 160 plus 150 equal to 1 by negative 6 plus 4. So X by negative 30 equal to Y by negative 10 equal to 1 by negative 2. So we can take the first and third. X by negative 30 equal to 1 by negative 2, which is equal negative 2x, or X equal to 1 by negative 2 into, this will be negative 30. You will get 15. And Y by negative 10 equal to 1 by negative 2, which is equal Y equal to 1 by negative 2 into negative 10. So you will get 5. So the total number of correct answers was 15 and the wrong answers was 5. So the total number of questions is 15 plus 5 equal to 20. Okay. So fourth question. Places A and B are 100 km apart on a highway. One car starts from A and another from B at the same time. If the cars travel in the same direction at different speeds, they meet in 5 hours. If they travel towards each other, they will meet in 1 hour. What are the speeds of the two cars? We want to find out the speed of two cars. So we can take the speed of first car as x kilometer per hour. Okay. And the second car as y kilometer per hour. So we want to find out the speeds of these two cars, that means x and y. Now we want to make the linear equations. For that we are going to consider the two places A and B. Let's look at this is, if this is A and this is B, this is the distance between these two, which is 100 kilometers. A and B are 100 kilometers apart. If one car starts from A, and it's going on this direction. If the speed of this first car, this is the first car, okay, this is the first car. If you are taking the first car speed as x, after 5 hours, we know that after 5 hours it will meet at the same point that we have studied, isn't it? So after some point, after some time it will be somewhere here. And the second car starts from the B, so it is also coming in the same point. Then only they will meet. Okay. So up to this from the distance between A and B, since this is 100 kilometers. So if the car takes x kilometer per hour speed, after some time it will reach at B, isn't it? It will reach at B. Surely it will reach at B. And if the speed of car B is y, then after 5 hours it will reach at 5y distance, isn't it? This is 5x. Am I right? If the first car starts at a speed of x kilometer per hour, after 5 hours it will reach at a distance of 5x. Okay, it will reach at a distance of 5x. And what about B? the bee has a speed of 5 km per hour. After 5 hours, it will reach, from here only, it will be 5y. We know that the total distance 5x and the difference of 5x and 5y is 100. If you are subtracting 5y from 5x, you will get 100. Okay. So we can write the equation as 5x minus 5y equal to 100. Or we can divide all these numbers with 5. You will get x minus y equal to 20. Or x minus y minus 20 equal to 0. This is your first equation. What is the second case? This is case 1. What is your second case? Second case is A and B. This is A and this is B, and this is the distance between A and B. This is total distance is 100 kilometers. So from the first car is going to this side and B is also on the opposite direction. In this case, both are in the same direction. This is in the opposite direction. So here also A and B in the opposite direction. This will surely meet at a particular point. Okay, this is the meeting place of A and B. So we know that the speed of first car is x. After 1 hour it will reach at this distance 1x. What about B? This will reach at 1y distance. Okay, the total distance between A and B is 100. So we can write this x and y together, we will get 100. Okay, so the second equation is x plus y equal to 100, or we can write x plus y minus 100 equal to 0. This is your second equation. To use the cross multiplication method, we have to write the formula like this. B1, C1, A1, B1, B2, C2, A2 and B2. Just cross multiply, isn't it? And we have to write x, y and 1 in between these. So we can write x by B1 C2 minus B2 C1 equal to y by C1 A2 minus C2 A1 equal to 1 by A1 B2 minus A2 B1. Okay, now we can write A1 B1 C1 A2 B2 and C2. A1 is 1, B1 is again negative 1, C1 is negative 20. A2 is 1, B2 is 1, C2 is negative 100. So we can substitute all these values in this. We will get x by B1 C2. This is B1 C2. Negative 1 into negative 100 minus 1 into negative 20 equal y by C1 A2. Negative 20 into 1 minus negative 100 into 1. Okay. Equal to 1 by A1 B2 minus A2 B1. 1 into 1 minus 1 into negative 1. So we can calculate the values x by. This is 100 plus 20. Isn't it? 100 plus 20. Y by negative 20 plus 100 equal to 1 by. This is 1 plus 1. So we can write x by 120 equal to y by 80 equal to 1 by 2. So x by 120 equal to 1 by 2, which will give you x equal to 1 by 2 into 120, which is equal to 60. So we get x as 60 km per hour. Then what about y? Y by 80 equal to 1 by 2 equal, which implies y equal 1 by 2 into 80, which is equal to 40 km per hour. Okay. So this is your answer. Before writing the linear equations, you have to consider these two cases. Then only you will get, you can easily find out the answers. Okay. So here is the last question of that exercise. The question is, the area of a rectangle gets reduced by 9 square units. If its length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 3 units. And if we increase the length by 3 units and the breadth by 2 units, the area increased by 67 units. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. Dimensions means the length and breadth of the rectangle. We know that if you have a rectangle as the length x and breadth y, if it is x and y, the area will be x into y. Okay. So in this case, we can take the length as x and breadth as y. Okay. And the actual area equal to xy. Now we can move into the question. the area of a rectangle gets reduced. Area get reduced by 9. That means the area become xy minus 9. Area become reduced by 9. If its length is reduced by 5 units, its length is reduced by 5 units means the length is x, the actual length is x and it is reduced by 5 means x minus 5 is then now its length is x minus 5. And the breadth is increased by 3 units. Breadth increased by 3 units means the breadth changed into y plus 3. Okay, y plus 3. And after reducing the length and increasing the breadth, you will get an area which is less than the original area by 9. Okay. So the new area is x into y. That means x minus 5 into y plus 3. Since this is the new length, this is the new breadth. And the new area will become xy minus 9. So we can open the brackets. So x into y is xy, x into 3 is 3x, negative 5 into y is negative 5y, negative 5 into 3 is negative 15 equal to xy minus 9. You can cancel this xy on both sides. You will get 3x minus 5y minus 15. This 9 will become plus 9 equal to 0. So 3x minus 5y minus 6 equal to 0. This is your first equation. Okay. Then second condition is given that if we increase the length by 3, then means length will become x plus 3 and the breadth by 2 units. Breadth also increased by 2 units. So y plus 2 and the new area will become xy plus 67. Okay. Here also we have to open the brackets. X into y xy plus 2x plus 3y plus 6 equal to xy plus 67. Cancel this xy's, then you will get 2x plus 3y plus 6 minus 67 equal to 0 or 2x plus 3y minus 61 equal to 0. This is your second equation. So now we can write a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2. a1 is, in the first equation, a1 is 3, b1 is negative 5 and c1 is negative 6. a2 is 2. B2 is 3 and C2 is negative 61. Okay. Now we can use the cross multiplication method. B1, C1, A1, B1, B2, C2, A2, B2. Cross multiply. Use x, y and 1. Okay. So we can write xy by B1, C2 minus B2, C1 equal y by C1A2 minus C2A1 equal 1 by A1B2 minus A2B1. Okay. We can substitute all the values in this equation. We will get x equal to B1C2 minus B2C1. Negative 5 into negative 61 minus 3 into negative 6 equal y by C1A2 minus C1A2 minus C2A1. So we can write negative 6 into 2 minus negative 61 into 3 equal 1 by A1B2 minus A2B1. 3 into 3 minus 2 into negative 5. So you will get x by, this is 305. Okay. This is an 18, it is positive. Here also positive, 6 into 3 is 18. Y by negative 12 plus 183 equal to 1 by 9 plus 10. Okay. So x by, this is 8 plus 5 is 13, 1, 2, 3, 23 equal to y by, this is 3 minus 2 is 1, 8 minus 1 is 771 equal to 1 by 9 plus 10 is 19. So we can take the first and the last ratio, x by 323 equal to 1 by 19, x equal to 1 by 19 into 323. So you will get 70. Now we can take the second and the last ratios, y by 171 equal to 1 by 19, y equal to 1 by 19 into 171 which is equal to 9. So we got the length as 17 and breadth as 9. Okay. So we have completed exercise 3.5 using cross multiplication methods, and we have also discussed substitution, elimination methods. Please do the exercise repeatedly, then only you will be able to find the solutions in the easiest method. So please like, share and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next video with a new topic. Thank you so much.